See, Almighty morning, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, I'm on, so that's good.
Should I move my mouth and not make any sound? Confuse everybody?
You might be able to do that now since I didn't grab a mic. Anyway, so where is the mic? Okay, this is fun. I have to figure out where the mic cord is.
It's still plugged in back here, right? It's plugged in back here.
What is?
Something's got to be plugged in the back of the computer. That wire we plugged in that one day.
Oh, that's a different mic. That's that mic.
We're talking amongst ourselves.
Hello, welcome in. Good morning. So yeah, we got one person checking in this morning. There we come. All right. Welcome in, everybody. We're here. So what's been happening in your life? Because I haven't talked to you for a week now.
What hasn't happened in my life?
Okay.
I've been reading alien stories. I've been dealing with crazy customers in my business. I've been dealing with my truck's registration.
Oh boy. How bad
I
is
had to go
that?
see my accountant.
You got your taxes done?
They're done.
Cool.
He was missing one piece of paper, so I ran it up to him. I was amazed. I was in a meeting in the morning. Guys were talking about what they were spending on their income tax getting done. I'm all, what? It's silly money they were spending.
Yeah, I heard you say something about that. Hello, Alia. Hello, Harley. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Be thinking about your questions.
Yes.
Harley J. Hello, J. Hello.
I know Harley J is Harley. So.
What's going on with Harley? What's going on with Allie? Where Allie is? She's
yeah.
Isn't she? Oh,
yeah, Italy.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Trying to fix things.
You guys got anything on your mind you want to express?
Oh, we love the color there, Harley. Lots of stuff. Lots of color on your postings. Yeah.
From Italy. Yeah. I love that. I love that. Did you have pasta? Oh wait, it's got to be night there where you are, isn't it? What time of day is it for you?
She's about 9 hours away. Are you? It should be 6 o'clock. 9. Yeah, 6 in the evening for you.
Well, she's getting ready to have pasta.
She might be having antipasta.
She could be.
An antipasta salad. Yes, I'm ready for the UFO meeting. Cool.
Well, when they land here, you'll be my next stop. I'll say, go get her.
You see, oh yeah. And yeah, I got something. All right.
I was seeing a thing on UFOs the other day. Supposedly this is like 60s, 80s. They reverse engineered a UFO thing. They flew it to the moon and back, 4 hours each way. Who knows?
4 hours. That sounds good.
8-hour trip total.
So what they do there in
I don't know. They just discovered. They're just saying there's all kinds of alien settlements on the backside, which is what we're hearing more and more about.
Hi, Darian Ray. Welcome in.
Questions, guys. Questions. Throw out your ponderings. Throw out the winning lottery numbers. Whatever you got.
Any questions? Any things that came to mind as far as you've talked about it before. What comes in immediately for you this week? What were your epiphanies for the week and stuff like that?
Has anybody been visited by UFOs?
Or any entity for that matter.
These guys are just all talking amongst themselves. That's okay.
No, we're saying everybody don't forget me. My bags are ready to go. Right. See, Harley? She was talking to you.
What's the most exciting thing? Anybody had any visitations? Have a question? How do you go? Put your question in. Maintaining wine is very worldwide, but I no
Oops,
longer
sorry.
enjoy the industry. I'm looking to switch fields and education to see me for the internet. Well, here's initially, you have a skill set higher than what you're involved in. I think you strike me as I'm getting a lot of deep energy with you, and yeah, you've outgrown your. You don't enjoy the industry. You've outgrown it.
I've heard you've outgrown your pond.
Okay.
You know how you say, the
Yeah.
ocean, the
Yeah, you get.
big fish in a small pond?
I would not have any idea how to counsel you on which, but you've got some intellectual depth that you could get some use out of. I don't know what areas that would be. Have you gotten into? Do you have any training in counseling by chance? I don't know why that's popping in my head.
And she speaks multiple languages.
I get you're bored to death with it. In six field, any suggestions?
It's the same people.
I see counseling just is ringing a bell with me. I don't know counseling, mentoring, but that sounds like a lot of training that maybe you haven't had yet. Not that you couldn't do it.
Well, she does a lot of things corporately right now, and it might be business wise not considered corporate. But if she was to take that into counseling for business counseling,
if she's got strong corporate
Yeah.
connections or background, she
I changed the lifestyle. Don't drink
I
wines
see
anymore.
I see you in
Beautiful,
front of
yeah.
people. Do you have any way to be a motivational speaker or I don't know why that's all rolling around my head.
And she stopped drinking wines, and wines annoy her right now. And I don't think it's just the wines. I think it's the people who are in the industry as well. It's almost like that, yeah, and we'll definitely get to that, Darian. Um, it's as if those people were trying to keep you down. And so now that you've risen above it, it's almost like your insights will help people understand that I write articles on spiritual articles. Yes, love it, like a hobby.
Is that what when you write the articles? Are they in magazines or just like a hobby? Okay.
Why is it a hobby?
Of course, what we're exploring is getting online and getting YouTube kinds of things. But I'm getting that you're mentoring. What would you be good at mentoring people in?
Spiritual articles is
So
what she's writing.
what I'm getting at is keep doing what you're doing to pay the bills and start delving deeper into this stuff. I'm hearing the word cut back. Can you cut back in the wines? Or that sounds like
Yeah, that's what she's working on. Because she stopped drinking it, and she doesn't like the industry. She doesn't. Wines are annoying.
her energy is shifting.
Yeah.
Do I need to do this?
No. I like to help people to understand some spiritual concepts. Yes.
I don't know, because around here people start doing things out of their house, or they start doing things at meetups. That's what Luke's gotten. Maybe he did some good writing. He turned into networking. This is pretty cool. It's good writing. Okay, so you're getting influenced by other people around you. That's all good.
Well, Harley was saying she went to class last week, and there was a lady who did some good writing and turned into networking, which was pretty good, cool. And I think what you're doing online. Do you know a guy named Sean? And hello, Wendy.
Hi, Gupta.
Gupta's in too. Hi, Gupta. Yep, I see you there. Okay. Wendy Yates stopped by. Let me see if that's working. Come on, guys. We got to get this energy back up. awfully moving slow today. So, do you see her doing more spiritual if she's getting back on the
Oh, I can
line?
feel it. I can
Okay.
feel it. Energetically, you're just oozing with philosophical depth.
Yeah.
That's radiating to me very strongly. Hi, Lizzie. So I keep doing. The cool thing is that you're aware of what's not working for you. When you know what's not working, then you decide what's going to work. But you still got to pay the bills. I wouldn't do anything crazy yet.
Shifting, feel it deeply. I don't fit with many people in my life anymore.
Well, look, function as you will, but start looking for the other outlets. This isn't something that I'm qualified to tell you to stop this and do that. But you're sensitive enough to know which way to shift, feel the pull, who to hang out with. They're saying keep doing more of what you're doing in terms of not the
shifting.
shifting, yeah. They're saying stay on track. It will emerge. I know it sounds generic, but you're up about this. So stay with the up energy and keep your eyes open, keep listening, and explore. They're saying there's some more classes around you that you could get into and meet newer people. What they're suggesting is if you get into these other environments, it'll level out your energy so it's not so one-sided, and the work will be a little easier to endure or participate in, or be not as draining. Endure is a wrong word.
And can you, or would you please put in your YouTube channel that you have put these articles on or videos on so that we can share that? That would be very helpful. Have to follow the flow.
But you're
Yes,
doing
exactly.
it. You're getting it. This is just confirmation. I feel good about everything you're doing. Everything is shifting nicely. You're okay with it. I get nothing but positive from your awarenesses. And they're saying give it time, 6 months. They're saying don't go off the deep end yet. So
That's funny because I see her as a mermaid in the ocean.
you're right.
Swimming, yeah. Swimming around the islands. And I'm not talking Caribbean islands, more Mediterranean. Yeah. But the word is build. They want you to build. Keep building.
Yes, Harley. I get a shift. You can feel it. First of all, she's got the awareness and she's presenting it. And even hanging out here, you don't know who you're going to run into and connect with.
Yeah. And a guy named Sean said he knew you, but he was saying that you lived in France, but I know it's the same. Oh,
Yeah, you got very
Ayla.
Ayla, how are you?
Oh yeah, it's all yeah. Oh yeah.
In the ocean, but you've got very
Front of the ocean. Yes.
What do you say? You've got leadership energy. You've got lead the pack energy. Let's put it that way. Is what it feels like to me. So I have no issue with. They're saying don't get ahead. They're showing me you taking steps. They're saying don't get ahead of yourself. Take one step at a time. So you're where you're supposed to be. All flowing well. Yes, I would say, Harley, that's exactly what.
Yes, definitely. But you've let go of consuming the wine, so.
Oh, I didn't know. That's
what I was saying.
Yeah, I saw it
a few times. Yeah.
Well, that's probably a real smart move.
Yeah. And it's rising. It's helping you rise above.
Something about. So she stopped consuming their wine. It was blocking your awareness, is what they're saying. So it's interesting that you stop that and this starts popping up.
Yeah. Okay, that's better. Want to make sure we were looking.
I'm looking away from you.
Well.
You were better the other way.
No, I wasn't. Not for me.
Not for me. Now it's not for me, I think. See, I look at you. Look at me. Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm looking away from you.
Oh, yeah, not you.
Look,
Oh, I see. Put your head back on the right way. You're
you
right.
mean your head is off?
See, well, one of us, for some reason, one of us.
Exactly, and it usually isn't that way. That's why
Yeah.
I fixed it, but yeah, my body refused alcohol. Beautiful.
Well, alcohol wasn't meant to be taken in, apparently.
By you, yes.
That's what I've heard. The body wasn't meant to intake alcohol, according to conversations with God. So,
People. And what I've got for you is the mind body soul connection is also building. You're getting closer and closer to unity with your bodies,
I just.
mind, and soul. Hello, Miss Jess. Welcome in.
Okay.
And KK is in too.
Who's next?
All right.
Who wants to be next?
Darian popped in and said he wants highest and greatest good for him.
Again?
Well, don't they always ask for that?
Haven't we?
Well, I'm glad we didn't do general. I'm glad we gotten away from that because I don't want generals coming in. Thanks.
Highest and greatest.
Yeah.
They're showing me your hair. Get a haircut. They said you need a new look.
Darian needs a new look. I'm hearing it needs a new perspective, not just a new look. I think the new look is to help him see himself differently.
Yeah, but what I'm hearing is updated version, a refreshing. What do I want to say? It's like you want to stop wearing outdated clothes, or get a new jacket. They're just suggesting a new look, but they're specifically showing me a different haircut, new haircut.
Okay, what's the difference between what he's got now?
I don't know what he's got now.
I'm just saying, what do you see?
Something that's more youthful, more trendy, more. Is he here in this country? They're showing me.
Darian, where are you?
Cut hair
And I don't know if you're a
size.
female or male, so
Yeah, I'm assuming male.
I have a feeling.
I'm hearing
it's
the
a
word
female.
fresh out of the box.
Ah, that usually is dye when they dyeing their hair. It's great to make your own vanilla extract. Oh, cool. Supposed to be used to.
But I see a smile on your face, and I see there's just something about a new look. Are you going out to get new clothes? Are you tired of what you're wearing? Getting and receiving energy in the balance of sorts. What else? Thinking.
Yes, question mark. What's the yes about?
Male. Okay.
Male. Yeah. Okay. In male. Yes. Thank you. That was the energy to begin with.
Yeah.
But
No, I just see it. I'm seeing new haircut, and I'm seeing a new white coat. So just something needs to be updated. Are you applying for a new job, or thinking? Are you looking around for some expanding your horizon somehow, some way? There's something about you want to get out. You want to get out. You want to get something. The new look keeps going around. Cut your hair different. And
when you say white coat, are you?
It looks like a white sports jacket. I'm seeing a white shirt, white coat. I don't know why I'm seeing white.
It's a sports jacket. To me, when you say white coat, to me reminds me of laboratories.
Okay.
Just had a haircut last week. Ah.
Did you get it cut the same way, old way, new way? But there's something perkier about this cut. You had a different person working on your hair.
I think it's the person's energy as well.
And reference Harley. To date, I have not had a big experience with Gabe doing Akashic Record stuff. They seem to be very oriented in what's going on in people's lives at the moment and how to understand why you're doing what you're doing and alter it for the better. your thinking process, your awareness process. That's where they've taken me so far. And I have not ever gotten any huge predictions out of them for anyone so far. It's more like, you're doing this because of that. Take a look at that and then try a different way. It's generally the philosophy I've been dealing with. The point being,
Right. White is new and pure, but your identity is being upgraded along with your DNA and consciousness.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That's
Jess.
a nice little package. Good. Okay, so there.
Well, and Easter's coming up, so white is always good around Easter.
We know why you're wearing white. You're new and improved.
Mhm.
You're ready to hit the town.
And usually white, and besides the purity and everything, is somebody you can white hats, the good guys supposedly.
Yeah, the knight in shining armor, the white guy.
Yeah.
Did you? Has anybody commented on your appearance this week? Somebody's noticed something about you. If they haven't told you about it, just something has been noted by you, by somebody else. I have no idea about the Akashic Records. Not my area.
I'm hearing absolutely not. They have not been closed.
I can't imagine why they would be closed.
No. And they've gone on forever. There's no reason. No new job.
No new job. But somebody noticed you. Does anybody compliment you this week? Something, somehow, you're being seen in a new light by someone, somewhere, somehow, some way. So I'm just going to say, what do we want to close off with here? They're saying stay centered, look in the mirror a lot, and know who you are. Nothing profound there, but
yeah. So the cut was not different.
Short and size. Well, that's what I was seeing. Medium from forward, yes, and I saw more forward. Okay, just as you. Okay, same old cute self, right? Can't go wrong with that.
I'm feeling positive and balanced energy from you, Darian. And any hesitations or blocks or issues on one side is equal on the other. Even though you're balanced and it's positive energy, work on grounding yourself. And they're suggesting sand and sea. It's strange. Another psychic also saw me wearing white coat. Cute self, yes.
There's Victor.
Victor's in. Hi, Victor. Okay, anything else for Darian?
No. They're saying keep strutting your stuff.
And all of a sudden I see a peacock.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, and it's not a normal peacock. In the Senate gardens around Prague, they have at least one white peacock, and he is male, and yeah. So it's an albino. Anyway, he's beautiful. So are the other ones. All the females are very colorful. And okay. All right. Gupta, what is your question? You're up next, but you don't have a question. And please do a
First question
specific
in
question.
wins.
Yes, that's true too.
That group is dad again.
You talked to him already?
No, I just his energy. I went to group and I went, oh, Gupta's there.
Oh, your dad is with you, Gupta. That's what Scott's saying. I'd love a reading. Yes, you get first since I skipped you last week. So what's your question, Miss Jess?
You're distressed about something, my dear. What is it? Something's gnawing at you.
Something about timing.
Disappointment. Something didn't go according to plan. Something didn't.
Okay, I got you, Liz. Lizzie Ann. We were just talking. We don't want generals. What's your question? Give us a specific question. Either that. If you want a general, what did you do this week to help yourself? Okay, but it's Jess's turn. We're waiting for Jess. So, do you have anything for Jess before she sends the question?
Uh,
Distressed.
yeah, I'm just tuning in on her. Apprehensive. You got some news that didn't set well, or I mean, it's not critical, life altering, but something's weighing on your mind. Of course, being a single mother with kids, it could be anything.
Yeah. How's your right leg? Knee on down.
What's next for me? Love's flat career, perhaps. Love's flat career, as in there isn't any.
Oh, love's flat. Career question mark, perhaps.
Okay.
I don't know which one you meant.
Love's flat.
Hello, Mr. Kevin. It's good to see you in. I have been taking swimming lessons. Sounds like there might have been something you said about the swimming before with it. So how's that been going, Gupta? But we're talking about Jess right now.
I'm
So
playing with.
money's tight.
I get that you're isolated with
Influx.
you're isolated at home, but the kids keep you at home.
Okay.
And you didn't bother. Is she still doing the thing with Bonnie and all
Mhm.
that?
Yeah.
And the
Yeah. What have I'm hearing tap 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 as far as the your knee. So whatever the acupressure point is on the knee for healing the knee, that's what you need to be tapping on right now. They keep saying tap tap tap, and I'm now tapping my knee. Hopefully that'll make it feel better. And I'm tapping center, and I'm feeling that's where the these are their words. That's where the culprit lies, right at the top of the knee, just north of the kneecap. You're tapping center, so just past the bone, the kneecap, and they want you to keep tapping it for a while. Haven't really been able to get my own personal channel and socials off the ground.
well, what they're telling me, what I'm hearing, they're saying don't stress. The other oh, here we go. You're worrying about what you don't have, not what you do have. I want you to shift your focus. I'm not condemning you because we all do it. This is a reminder. They're saying be kind to yourself. So my guess is that you've been beating yourself up here lately. Not that many of us do it, but they're saying it's more important. It's more important to worry about who you are, not who you aren't. And they're saying this is all going to change. I'm getting sense, partner, somebody to connect with. Whatever the connection is, it's slow at first and it's not going to be obvious, and it'll work into something. She works. Do you work from home, Jess, or are you out in the world?
She's at home. Always my own worst
I
nightmare.
hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
We love you so much.
Yeah.
Where did everything go wrong?
They're saying peppermint essential oil and frankincense on that spot. Put the peppermint oil first and then the frankincense, and you can tap on top of that too.
Yeah, but when you're beating yourself up like that, first of all, it's negating your value to your body. Your body hears it. Your persona hears it.
I work from home online.
Okay, so you can't stay home, deal with the kids. But you don't realize what a good job you are. You got to walk around saying, I'm doing a pretty damn good job.
Excellent job. And they keep telling me, they've been telling me for a while, that you need to make products. So, and I know you're, sorry, they're saying a lot of things. Okay. They're saying that you're a kitchen witch. I don't know if you feel that, but they're saying you're a kitchen witch and you make magic in the kitchen. So, also with herbs and,
That fits for someone.
Yeah.
So with a cauldron.
yeah, herbs and tinctures and wow. I They're saying grow more things, even if it's pots in the house, but create those into something spectacular and definitely the kitchen witch. Okay, and they're saying create your products because a lot of us would love to be able to share those. I've seen her baking Insta. Hocus pocus. Pocus, yes. Yeah. Wasn't sure if that was a kitchen witch. Uh-oh, we better get going because Scott's got to get. Anyway. Okay. Anything else for Jess right now?
No, just the main thing is be aware of what you're saying to yourself. Say kinder words to yourself. How could you draw somebody into your life when you're beating yourself up so badly?
And you're not getting out and about. And I know that's an issue. I'm essential oils rich. Yes. Okay, good. Oh, that's Alia. Ah,
Yeah.
great, Alia. Let us know what your products are and what your YouTube. I don't know if it's this Alia 6751 is the right one to get to find your products. But the more people you tell about the products you make, the more people will buy them. Hello, Miss Angie. And Angie is back from Tennessee. Jess, did you get to see Angie at all?
What was going on? She's from Tennessee.
Who?
Angie.
No, she's not.
Isn't she?
No.
I
Michigan.
thought her family was back there.
No. She went to a concert and she saw Miss Bonnie. What was this? Your best cheerleader. Your cells are always listening and responding to your frequency, Jess. I heard the famous Ollie quote, I'm going to show you how great I am. Perhaps ask your spirit team to show you. Show you how great and loved you are. Ah, I knew it was there somewhere. I'm glad you've been working on self-love there, Victor, and you've been saying it for at least 3 years now, so I'm glad it's finally getting there. Okay, Jess, you got this. Just keep moving forward like he said. Just keep doing what you're doing. And what was the other thing? Get anxious. She was distressed. It's not what you had.
What I first got was there's something gnawing at her mentally.
Yeah.
On top of her beating herself up, but it's an unworthy thing. She feels that she's not done something right, not good enough, not something.
Yeah, but it's remembering what you have.
Yeah.
And not worrying about what you don't have.
You have running water at the kitchen sink. You have a toilet in the bathroom that you can flush. You don't have to go outside. Look at all the beautiful things you have going for you.
And
you got your kids.
I was going to say, and I hope you don't need a plumber because he's here. Because he would fly there just to take care of it. I know he would. It is your turn, Gupta, but what is your question? I know you just said general, but that's not. And you did say you were taking swimming lessons. So do you see
Gupta's
anything?
in the water, huh?
Yeah, swimming. And
That's a good thing.
Oh, go ahead.
The Gupta's, for some reason, it's referencing in my head, the old Mississippi steamboats that had the paddle wheels on the side.
Yeah. He might not know those.
But it's, that's true. It's symbolic to me that You've got your oars in the water. You're paddling. You're moving forward. Are you swimming with the stream or against the stream? But you're getting pretty good at this. I see you doing the old stroke. I think this is good for you. I get nothing but a good feeling about it energetically. But I'm hearing words paddling your way to nowhere. We've told him that before. We've seen in a boat.
Yes.
But the swimming takes some, what would I say? You have some intention of where you're going. You're not just out there splashing.
And to me, as soon as you started saying that, it takes pressure off of you once you learn how to swim.
Yeah.
And you're confident in your swimming, it will help you having confidence in other things that you do as well. So they're applauding your endeavor in learning how to swim. Oh, he's doing songs. Okay. So anything else for Gupta this time?
No, I think I'm hearing the word, you're being proactive. I like that you jumped in and decided to take something new.
Harley says, LOL, Scott just gave us the plumber's version of having a roof over our heads and food on the table. Love it. He's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's doing his thing. And I don't know what you have the no for there. Oh, that's a me. I didn't take my own advice and go, yes, definitely. I mean, I know preaching to the choir, but we always have to hear it. And you remember that Victor has been saying all for 3 years to love your damn self. And now he says he's working on loving himself. So it's Lizzie Ann's turn right now. It was you who was taking swimming classes. Okay. Is Kevin taking swimming classes? Maybe I got it wrong, but I thought he and I saw that he was taking swimming. Gupta was, but anyway. Anybody who wants to take swimming lessons, it's very good for them. Aliens had kidnapped Scott. Yes, they did. They needed help with the plumber, from a plumber. So they're doing that. And he's making his way back. He'll probably stop and get some chocolate covered coffee beans. I was going to say caffeine. He had to get that along his way back.
You must be psychic.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, know you too well or something. Is there anything I need to know? It's Lizzie Ann's turn. And I don't know
Did
if
Jess go away happy? Are we done with her? Does she feel like
we're
she's
never
been
done
renewed?
with her.
She's been renewed.
Yeah. She says she needs to preach with us. Preach to the choir. I mean that she needs to listen to her own advice. That's what he said.
Well, you have great advice, Jess. Extremely good advice. And
The alien need
just
a plumber.
apply it to yourself.
Oh, now plumbing jokes? Oh my goodness.
I wonder if aliens do use toilets. I've never met one.
So you're gonna beam me up, Scotty, so you can go check out the ship? Yeah. Not kidding about aliens best this afternoon. Okay. Oh, okay. It is Lizzie Ganston. Is there anything she needs to know right now? Hi, Kay. Welcome in.
I see you in a kitchen with a big pot and a spoon, wooden spoon, and you're stirring, mixing something, but you got a big smile on your face. So I don't know if that means you like to cook or you should be cooking more. Is there anything I need to know?
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying go back to your grassroots. Is this something you used to do and you have not done lately? And you miss doing? You're in a kitchen though, cooking a lot of food, but I don't see anybody else around. They're saying tend to your heart. So are you mixing something for your heart for you? It's what you like to do. Do you cook? I must know. Tell me, tell me. The weight is tearing me apart. I keep seeing you mixing this bowl, the big pot. I mean, it's got a handle outside. You're stirring with your right hand. We are always a teacher and a student. Yes, I totally agree with that. Even Gabriel says the same thing. They admit to being students
When did you
themselves.
see that?
Kevin's message.
Oh, okay, okay. I was waiting for Lizzie. I haven't been baking a long time, but I love bake and cook. Love to
Okay.
bake and cook.
They're saying return to this. Is there somebody you can give the food to after you cook it? I don't want you eating it all.
Oh, these days everybody's needing help. Yeah. Yes, and I love that. I want to explore that more when we get to KK.
What is it you like to bake? Are we
Yeah.
doing breads? Are we doing cakes? I don't know what you would mix in a pot this big.
Lizzie and we all need a good jam
Jam
session
session.
while making dinner. Yeah. I'm seeing pies. I don't know if it's a key lime pie, but it's towards the yellow side of things, so it's almost like a lemon. And they're saying lemon custard. I don't know if that's for bake and cook and let my grandma to try cakes.
Well, there's something about it that brings you a lot of positive up. I love this kind of thing. Have you ever entered any of your food into a cooking contest like a county fair? I know people used to do that. You'd enter your cakes or your. I don't know why they're suggesting that. Can you enter your food into a bake off? We could make a TV show out of you.
No one is your enemy, no one is your friend, but everyone is your teacher.
Where do you get this stuff, Kevin? You make me look bad.
Yeah. Lady Eva.
Very
Welcome
profound.
in.
Very profound.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with keep the fires lit, keep baking and cooking, or go back to it.
Yeah.
You could, even bake something to give to your neighbors. I don't know where you live or how that works.
They're showing me a soup kitchen of some sort
yeah.
to have you go to. At first, I was asking them, "Are you talking about, that you need to volunteer or help out with this baking to take it somewhere?" And I was asking him if a McDonald house, and they're saying no, more of a soup kitchen for you to practice your craft. There's my girlfriend.
Oh, of course. Jess, you hit it on the head.
Yeah.
Julie and I went to some farmers markets here, did some readings out there, but there was a gal at one of the booths far away from us. She was selling homemade bread. She got cleaned out in a matter of hours. Yes.
Well, a matter of an hour.
It was just.
Yeah. Good.
Bake cakes. Yeah, no, so along those lines, I think Jess, that's a great idea. I don't know what's around you for farmers markets or sourdough. I'm a big sourdough fan. You can't make it sour enough for me.
And that's what the lady was selling, the sourdough. And she sold out immediately.
The sourdough went fast?
Oh, yeah. She had different varieties of sourdough. Well, she had varieties of sourdough. My favorite was her fig and brie sourdough. It was fabulous. But
I thought of that.
She has so many different flavors. And the classic would sell out immediately.
Okay, Lizzie, you have your new mission.
Yeah.
You're going to get a bread truck.
And I like the idea of of the, what is it, you put it, oh, I know you put it in here, Jess. Hi, Lady Eva. The cottage, yes, the baking business, cottage baking business license. Have you done that? Because I definitely want to explore that, Jess. So if you've done that, please let me know, and maybe we can talk about it because I need directions on that stuff. Also, if you made it really good starter, they eat that up too. Yes, interesting. That's nice idea, Jess. Bagels, breads, etc. Yeah, speak of
Okay.
sourdough.
She's now on her way to buy a bread truck.
Well, not yet. Do the cottage industry at home. That's a good start. I've looked into it before. Okay. All
There
right.
you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Synergistic connection.
So, and it's a connection with your loved ones. Your grandma might be here, but others as well. Okay. Let's see. That was easy. And Harley, did you have a question, Miss Harley? Harley, KK, Victor. And I have Victor, I have your information. And Kevin and then Kay. Lady Eva after that. So let's go. Harley, what is your question today, Miss Harley? I'm on a pizza kick and making the dough is hit or miss for me.
That was Harley's question.
No, this is weird. Just thought of. I just thought Scott said he went with his wife and mother to get the bread.
No, Julie and I,
I'm not his wife or his mother.
thank God.
Amen. No, I would have made a better mother, but I would have been very young for you. Negative.
No, we were together at we were doing readings out there at our booth. Just it was a farmer's market we happened to be at and saw this bread lady just get wiped out.
Yeah. And a lot of the bakers from that market have gone on to do more. So yeah.
Like Jess said, she called what, a cottage business or something.
Yeah, cottage business. And if you read a lot of these people who go to markets, they always give you a cottage number. I don't know if I have that one of them with me, but I already put it in up. You might have put it in, but I didn't grab it, dear. So could you please copy and paste it, Miss Harley? Because once I get going, then I get distracted. I'm going to send that videos. Yeah. I must not have grabbed the right one there, Harley. Oh. Okay. I'm still looking for your. No. I started a couple of your other posts, but not that one. There you go. Not his wife, but that he had a wife. Yes, he does not have a wife at this time. Well, it must be the birds driving me crazy. I heard what he didn't say. Ah, okay. Could you post your question again, please? Yep. Can't you copy and paste? Oh, yeah, you're on your phone. Most likely. So it's usually just copy. But he had a wife. Yes, he had a wife. Where are you hiding her, Scott?
She's in Scottsdale.
Is she still around?
In the area. I haven't connected with her for quite a while.
But the boys are still connected.
Yeah.
That's how you know where she's at.
I know what she's up to.
You do?
I know that. Nah, don't really go there.
No, you don't.
Good person. doing what she does.
Cool. Okay, I'm still waiting on Harley.
Harley is,
And just for the fun of it, let's go here because we haven't done it recently, and I want to make mention of my ex's birthday was recently, so this is for him.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Aw, that's so sweet. You
I
can post.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
What the hell? And I put the toilet seat down too,
Yes, he does.
with enthusiasm.
And I don't know if it's from Everything Just Rocks, but also the lid goes down too.
Yeah.
They
Unless
say
there
it's
isn't
feng
one.
shui. Yeah. Well, you can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
And you're not going, as a plumber, you will not add one too
No.
if they don't have it. We're still waiting on Harley.
Okay, Harley. The
Okay.
countdown beginning 10.
No, she said wants to move on to the next person.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Miss KK. Do you have a question today, Miss KK? And we love you too, Victor. Okay, we got Miss KK. And yeah, we'll get to the must say Kevin's thing.
What are we chatting about?
Well, we're chatting about everything.
Everything.
Whatever is
Depends
comes
on the
to us.
moment.
Going with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the person. Depends how crazy the person is we're talking to.
And the energy that comes to us. Me or KK. KK. Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie. And then you're later on, Kate. You're after Kevin. My mouth to God's ears. Scott deserves not just a wife, but a partner and a friend. Aw,
That was nice.
that's so sweet. Okay, so we're going back to Harley because it's posted. And then we come get you, KK.
Okay,
Since
so we're
give,
doing
oh,
that
go
one.
ahead. Yes, there's your thing. Go ahead.
Well, it's interesting. I've been watching Harley's input here. And she, is she? Harley.
Harley, yes,
She-
you've met her, haven't you?
Yeah. She is elevating Gabriel way higher than I am aware of. So she's got him up there with him, they. I finished 1,000 Gabriel for this. So what comes next? Is ahead of a collective field, creative field. I call them a group energy, but anyway, the question is, what does he see as an next step? All right, what do you need to hear? Harley, 1, 2, 3. Well, don't ask me why. If you had a big piece of paper in your hand, you were crumbling it. Like you'd written, you ever seen somebody write something and they hate what they wrote, so they grab paper and they just crumple it all up. They're showing me, but you're crumpling something the size of a newspaper. And what does he see my next step? I finished my one task and I'm grateful for this help. What comes next? They're saying unravel the mess.
Ooh.
I think you've got too many irons in the fire. I finished one task and grateful for this help. There's a prominent task you need to focus on that the other ones are little ones, the unnecessary ones are draining your attention from it. I know what it is. Okay, whatever this task is, whatever you're most afraid of is the one you should be focusing on. That's the one that's going to take you the furthest, the fastest. I don't know what that would be. I don't know if you've got a hobby. It's like the bread thing. Maybe there's something you should be doing that you'd like to do, but you're afraid to try it. There's saying let your passion be the notice. So what are you passionate about that you'd like to do, but you're afraid to do? That type of thing.
Well, she's very passionate about acting.
Really?
And she has a great voice. And She speaks at least 2 languages. I don't know how many more. I haven't really asked her that question because I have a feeling
Drama.
it's 3 or 4 more, maybe, perhaps.
You've practiced your whole life to act, haven't you?
Mhm.
That just came through. Whole life, whole
Being.
being. You're saying continue with the project, but that's the one you're not focusing on. You're getting,
Waylaid from,
yeah.
and that's what they said, that waylaid from reality.
You said
is
that,
what
and I heard derailed.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you?
Yeah, I agree
I've
with
thought
you.
about that, Jess. Where's the creativity come in now? The next steps. There, they just said it again. Embrace what you're most afraid of. You would be the knower of what that is. There's 3 things I want you to write down. What are you most afraid of? Go for the one that makes you shiver the most. If that makes any sense. So what is it here? What are you most afraid of? If you're afraid to pursue, afraid to take steps toward, afraid to be part of. Maybe who was coming next after her?
We're going to go back to KK. Yes, we've got you on the list too, Lady A. Harley,
Think of it like this: the less we embrace and experience each other, the less we experience about ourselves. I would
Yes.
agree with that.
You wouldn't? You would.
I would.
Okay.
Relationships are the biggest teacher on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And if you avoid them, you're missing out on all kinds of fun.
Yes. I see some table energy. Harley to respond. She said to wait for later, but it happened to be then and now that you posted, so we need to keep going. We've got to keep moving, and please, if you're here to respond, otherwise,
Let's go to KK.
yeah, we're going to have to keep going. And if we keep going, then we have to go back and forth, back and forth. That kind of gets the messages diluted, distracted, and intertwined with others. That's the information they gave me. So, okay, so we'll go back to KK. I see some tangled energy in your root chakra that's blocking the flow, and I'm feeling that too, to your sacral and solar plexus.
So KK's getting this about Harley?
Harley, yes, I'm getting that too.
Okay, then she's had her.
Oh, LOL. 2 things I'm afraid of. I'll share in the chat with Julie later. Okay,
Right.
sounds good.
Moving on.
Okay, but what's next? The question was, what's next?
Well, if she tackles the thing she's most afraid of, there it is.
Okay, good. Who, Harley, have you done any womb healing? That would also help with the creativity. Yes, definitely. Womb healing, Kundalini stuff too would help at this point. And I'm told no, it hasn't been activated as of yet. It's still dormant for you. So face your fears. That's your main thing, is face your fears, right?
Well, I had to find out who you are.
Hmm?
The big thing is to understand who you are. Dig. Creations.
I think you've been so entwined with helping others that you need to take time for yourself. And now I know I have. Okay, now we're back to KK, and there's for KK. So we will talk later, Harley. Thank you.
Four cardinal AAs. So were the birds talking to you, my dear? I'm surprised they didn't just land.
Cardinal archangels, I think that's what she means.
Oh,
AAs.
she said bald eagles.
She saw messages from the four bald eagles that showed up overhead when I was cleaning horse pens the other day. I'm pretty sure they were the four cardinal archangels. I'm interpreting her words.
If she got messages from them the other day.
Yes, we got you on, James.
Okay. Keep your eyes on the sky. Also keep your chickens in the coop.
Wow.
If they KK. Something's timely, you're usually right on spot when you need to be, my dear. I get you as being very organized and tuned in. You know, when you need to feel that you have to step to the right, you step to the right. You're like one of those people that knows what vitamins to take and when to take it. Oh, I gotta go take this, or I gotta go take that. They're saying you have the message. Did you get one the other day? And they're saying you got it loud and clear. Do tell. Was it the lottery numbers?
And what did the girls? That's what they're saying. What did the girls tell you? Your four girls.
Yeah, it was special delivery to you.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The four horses, four girls have the answers.
They're watching over you, for what that's worth. I don't know what that means. I don't know how four eagles could watch over you.
They don't watch.
They're drawn to the energy of your area, obviously. And
your animal connection. I like to keep the eyes to the sky. Okay.
yeah. I do that a lot. I like airplanes. I watch the birds fly over. I don't like seeing that junk they're spraying in the skies. That aggravates me.
About a week prior, of course, I was bummed thinking I'd have to travel to see them, but so thankful they came to see me instead. Beautiful. Curly was splashing water in her trough right before the eagles came in. Ah, she was telling me they're coming. You ask for them, you shall receive. Yeah, too bad you didn't make it to Missy's last Saturday.
Mrs. Mysteries?
Mm-hmm.
What went on there?
Well, there's this guy who came in. Yes, he was in a wheelchair and he had oxygen, but he happened to be the author of Top Gun,
The movie?
the book, and the movie.
And they made the movie from the book.
Yes.
Wow.
He was the author.
I'll be dang.
And
That was a good movie.
Bill talked to him. Bill had said the day before, I'd really like to talk to him and ask him a couple questions. Well, he asked him those questions, and yes, he was there. So just want to let you know that. Seeing as how you're a very big fan.
That's cool.
Also, did you take any pictures of the mushroom, and what type of mushroom was that? And yes, if you have mushrooms, you bring in the fairies. So, and it also tells that you have a balanced ecosystem where the mushrooms go. It does not show that there's any damage or any toxicity in the ground when you have mushrooms grow. I've been told that all my life, that stay away from it because mushrooms are bad. No, they're not. They tell a lot of information. It's taking pies.
Well, you got what you needed to get out of that
Piles.
connection.
They're
saying they will be back.
Wow. 2 minutes later, the eagles appeared. So they were there to protect. So cool. Yeah.
So eyes in the sky. That you got what you needed from the encounter, they're saying, but they will be back. Just like Arnold.
um, I'll take pictures today. Oh, good. I'm not sure what kind they are. Smooth white tops and kind elongated tops. Okay. Definitely love to see them. And I know that Miss Claudine would love to see them too. KK. Born to be Wild for you, KK. Good song. Working with your guides on your heart chakra when it comes to boundaries. Beautiful. Like
I
it.
think that's
What?
what light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Oh, when they come back, good. Okay.
There's something intuitively, if you call them back, they'll play this game, KK. Give them a time and a day and see what happens. There's some sort of intuitive connection there. I don't know what it is.
And I'm hearing video them. Hello, Sandra. Welcome in. Because
Something about I see you sitting in a chair outside just waiting for him to come back.
video them with your horses. Something about interaction. Not in a bad way, but you have metal fences, right? Fencing? They have been working on my heart chakra. Okay. Boundaries have been one of the biggest lessons being back home. Yes, I bet. But yeah, getting a video of the eagles and your horses together is going to be a very powerful message to many people. That's the information. I hope that helps you. What both of us said and everyone else in the chat. Thank you. And guess what? Whose turn it is? Yes, it is. It's Victor. Kay Neeson, you're next. Then Lady Ava.
They're saying don't watch
Then
TV.
James. Don't watch TV? Who?
Yeah, for Victor.
For Victor? Okay. What about playing games? Gaming.
It's not productive.
Oh, okay.
Then what you read in a book? Do you read? Is there a book you should be reading, Victor? And then Jess has her 2 cents worth there, which is spectacular always. Vision to release something. Back to KK quick. KK, go into your brain, go into your mind's eye with the birds. I want you to play with them there and call them back.
Show appreciation and gratefulness for them showing up to begin with.
Something about a mouse. Will it bring you a mouse?
Yes, but will it be alive? I'm sorry. Would always ask that question because I know that Gizzy brings you things.
He does. Half eaten.
Yeah. He wants to share.
Yeah. I thank him for
Love how Scott was saying read more books. Yeah. Or read a book. Something that means. Okay. So we're going to go back to Victor. Question. All right. So read the books. Yes, 10:10. Yes, it is. It is 10:10.
I still get the feeling you're in lockdown, self-imposed. Do you ever get out of your apartment? You need to be outside more. Something about
It's 11:11.
I want you outside. I just get this feeling that you're inside all the time on your games or TV.
Beautiful.
But they're saying what's next for you is your question, but I'm getting the word stifled or smothered. I don't want you smothered. I want you outside. I want you participating. It's interesting. I want you participating with all that is what they're saying, which means outside amongst the elements of the people of the world. You ever just go on walks for the sake of walking and wonder who you're going to meet? Do you say hi to strangers, that type of thing? Are you? It's an interaction I'm thinking you would benefit from as an exercise. I'm not talking about taking women's purses in the parking lot or anything, but when you're walking down the street, I don't know if you go out and drink coffee or I don't know what's there for you to be out mingling in the morning. They're saying a morning walk would serve you well.
Yeah.
I don't know what time you get up, but I just get this feeling that you're inside a lot. Of course, it might be really cold there. I don't know what's going on. But get outside. I want you to mix with people.
12.
They're saying you have a gift for mixing with strangers if you would just nurture it. Not to where you have to embrace them or bring them home, but at least connect with them.
Yep. Yes. And it is 13:13 for those of you who are on a 24-hour clock in Eastern Daylight Time.
So who's talking, Jess?
Jess said, Victor, yeah, I got Page of Swords.
Okay.
You're researching and reading and learning something that is to do with your craft. Your guides gave you advice recently you didn't like.
Hate it when that happens.
Crossroads about moving on and healing with this heartache. Oops, sorry.
I'm not getting the anxiety. I just get you've locked yourself down, closed yourself off.
And fresh air is very important. And you were talking about starting a spiritual center. You got to get out and see people before you can do that.
I get the sense that there's a group somewhere you could at least hang out with weekly, or you don't have to be a major participant, but just if you're in the same place on a regular basis, people will get to know you. So there's somebody waiting for you, but you got to be out there and
Yes.
give the universe a chance to coordinate the intersection of the path.
I went into a grocery store today and just said hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Hardly anybody was looking up or
Right.
making eye contact, but I said hi to everyone.
Good for you.
And just kept going.
Yeah.
They don't want to interact, that's their choice. But I'm going to put myself out there. You're saying that you need to have more patience with yourself and others. I know that Sagittarius fire anywhere. Yes. All right. Okay. I hope that helps, Victor. You can do this, but get out, be seen, see and be seen. That's what I'm hearing. And it's Kay's turn now. How are things going, Kay? Next is Lady. I don't know if it's Eva or Ava. And then James and Sandra in that order. Okay. So Kay Neeson. Oh, I like that. Kevin. Did you see what Kevin wrote?
Yeah, I was waiting on the between stations. Between stations. Boy, that goes way back.
Yes. Kevin can remember almost as far back, but not quite. Okay, so Kay Neeson. She says, what good news does Spirit have for me in April?
Now, first of all, I love that opening. What good news.
Yes.
They're showing me flowers, and they're saying everything is rosy. Flowers, everything is rosy.
So what color are the roses?
Ooh,
Do you see them?
I'm seeing pink now. At first, I thought, yeah, the pink or the tinge of yellow, but pink is the predominant one. They look, they
Okay.
are not red.
And to me, the pink is universal love. And Ted is here. Hi, Ted.
They're showing me you walking hand in hand with somebody, and they're saying hand in hand, hand in hand, hand in hand, walking hand in hand. I can't see what this person is or who they are, but you're walking hand in hand with life is what I think I'm hearing. What's that? Rolling along, singing a song, high on life kind of thing. They're saying there's more to come, but you have a great attitude about taking things as they come, which is fabulous. But they're saying be patient. They're showing me you're reaching into a coat pocket, and what you thought would be there isn't there. I feel like you're reaching for a set of keys or something, and you're surprised that they're not in your pocket.
Is it keys to a house
That's
or
what I'm.
yeah, or keys to a car? I feel it's a
She's
house.
got a coat on, like she's been out and she's reaching in her pocket. But the sense that I'm getting, whatever isn't there, but they're saying the loss will return. If that makes any sense. I've gone job. What goodness. What are you? Have you put in some application?
Oh yes, she's been putting many
So
applications.
she's not currently working?
No.
Huh.
Gently down the stream.
They're saying the one you want will come. I don't.
In April? Or do you see
I
it
got
later?
February, but that's a long way away.
Yeah. Could it be that she put something in February?
Well, let's go there.
Check that out.
Pockets empty, pockets empty. But you still have a smile on your face. So I want you to keep up your optimism, keep up your energy, keep up the vision of where you're going. It'll happen soon, but if I'm just throwing February out because that's what I got. Energies could shift at any time. Oh, this is interesting. I'm just going to throw this out. Wherever you've applied, somebody went over you, or they bypassed you, went to somebody else. But what I see them doing is, oh, wait, there's this one kind of a thing. So they said you're in the works, but who knows?
I don't know.
You're being considered. I don't know how many places you've since. Oh, she's been applying since February.
Yes.
But you're going to get recognized. Something somewhere is you've been overlooked. You haven't been seen. You haven't been. They're using the word rediscovered. So somebody's going to go back through a resume list. Just stay. They're saying stay centered, stay optimistic, stay. The right job will come along. There's something specifically for you that you'll be perfect at. Just the pieces haven't intertwined yet.
And when you did say February, I was thinking that's when it that's when the application was put in.
Oh,
so if it's been overlooked, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is I feel that the person who was originally going to process the applications and do the interviews is no longer there.
Somebody started to get picked for it. Something went wonky, and they're going back through whatever they had.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the same person who was in charge.
But I just see somebody going, oh, wait, here, this one.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say, because, you might say it's a man thing. But I think they might have overlooked because they saw it was a female name.
Oh, I see a man doing the looking process.
The
Could,
first
could
looking?
be. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's why I'm feeling somebody else is going through them again. Because maybe that's all they were interviewing were men. And so they have to go look at it again.
Interesting.
That's the information I was given. So, and when you were talking about what you were saying, it kind of made more sense that way. Okay. I'll be in the hobo box.
Hope that helps. But keep doing what
Yeah.
you're doing. Do you have a trench coat? They keep showing me you wearing a trench coat.
They did last week or
Did we
one
do
of
that
the last
before?
time you read. Yeah, something about a trench coat too. I remember
This
that.
is completely off color.
Hopefully not too far off
Well,
color.
keep clothes on under the trench coat.
Well, I hope so. She will.
Or you don't want to unbutton it and flash on your interview.
Yeah. That would not be her motive.
What is a Q clearance? Well, the new thing on the
Expired and they passed me over because it cost to update. Oh my. Great.
well, I see somebody recognizing something positively. So
Oh, and that would be why they would let you go too.
why am I picking up on all this stuff?
What?
Well, her clearance, because I saw something being bypassed.
Yeah. Wow.
But that's not what she wants to hear.
No.
So,
1222. Yeah. Military Department of Defense. Yeah.
Well, the TCA's hiring. No, they aren't. Nobody's
TCA?
getting paid yet.
TSA, you mean?
TSA rather than.
Yeah, nobody's getting paid. Okay, someone else. New beginning in partnership with someone else. I like that idea. She can do so much. So, okay. Yep. Let's see. So, Lady Ava's turn, and she said, "I would appreciate any message if you both connect with me." Aw.
Because I go Lady Godiva is where I go here when I see Lady Godiva.
Children at your breast. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, I remember that song.
I'm tuning in. I haven't forgotten you. Lady Eva.
Now, she has two questions. I would appreciate any message if you both connect with me. And then the other one is, what is the energy around me?
You've got a stick in your hand like a drummer. And I see you, it's right hand, and I see you tapping on something. There's a beat or a rhythm. And you're in sync with it. And you're just randomly playing drum. Are you musical? Have you played the drum? I don't know what the analogy might mean to you. But you're standing at like a kitchen counter. But you're okay with it. You're enjoying the beats. You're enjoying the rhythm. Are you going with the flow? Are you relaxed with what you're doing? Interesting that they would use it. They said you're waiting for your next move. Is that where, a metronome keeps the beat?
Yes.
And the metronome will just keep keeping the beat as long as you leave it turned on.
Yep.
But I like what I'm feeling for you is that you're keeping the beat, but you're patiently waiting. Fulfilled. Whatever energy is around you is waiting for the time to be right. They said keep sailing. So are you?
By water. Oops, sorry.
You've got very patient energy. You're not in a state of anxiety, and I don't think you're whining about something or whining or whining. You're focusing. You're just waiting for it to hit. I just keep seeing that stick. Bang, 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 bang. And you've got your eyes on the horizon. You've got, it's one of those, like Hicks says this, you're ready to be ready. You've got your eyes open, your feet are on the ground, you're not making excuses, you're just waiting for the next thing to come along. Play a recorder.
Yeah. She's not musical, but she does play a recorder.
Well, yeah. When you say play a recorder, is it?
It relaxes her when she plays a recorder. I'm sailing.
It's funny he said I'm sailing because that came to me. I heard that too.
So What About Bob is the I'm sailing? The movie What About Bob? Is that what you're referring to, Kevin? Yeah, I think of that too.
She uses a metronome.
Just when that, if I use a metronome, wow. So you use a metronome, you play a recorder. Is there something that we're not? It's not just a recorder; it's something else. Hello, Don. Welcome in. I feel like you're very connected.
Yeah, I agree with KK. You're connected.
She uses a metronome to keep the beat.
You know, if you set a metronome at something between 42 and 44 beats a minute, that's hypnotic. It brings you down. It's a hypnotic to relax rhythm.
Yeah, between I think it's 44 and 75. It helps with theta waves. Joy on the breakthrough. It's priceless. Okay. Okay, got that.
I don't know whether I'm helping you here at all or not. I'm giving you validation more than anything else.
Yeah.
It sounds like you know how to take care of yourself.
And you're surrounded by entities.
Everything seems grounded and in place.
How remain grounded?
Oh, recorder as in like little flute kind of thing.
Huh?
That's what she means.
I don't know what.
They're little sweet potato. They're called a recorder. Why, I don't know.
Sounds like a piccolo to me.
Yeah, it's a little tiny, but it's like a flute.
Okay. Hot cross buns and a recorder, LOL. Maybe Mary had a little. Oh, wow. I don't know why they're showing me I don't know what other word to call it, but a harp, that mouth harp.
Yeah.
Well, recorder is a musical instrument. Thank you. Never heard it called.
It's like a flute, like a little sweet potato with holes in it.
A sweet potato with holes in it.
It's a little tiny thing. Yeah.
But you hold it down?
No, you hold it with the fingers over the holes.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
down.
I don't know.
With piccolo is like this.
Piccolo's like this.
Yes. So
recorders. I think you blow into the end of it and it blows right straight out.
Okay, good.
We'll have to have you put on a concert for us.
Oh yeah, sounds good. And remove any energy. Yeah. Wow. It's one of the things I haven't heard, and I've been around music for a long time. The melody is good if you know how to blow it. Sounds great.
There's an art to that stuff. You can't blow too hard. You can't blow too soft.
Oh, I'll have to
Interesting.
take a look at that. Okay.
All right, I'm going to leave you with that because I'm hitting a dead end. Otherwise.
Yeah. All right.
Jeff, is a seer projector?
Yes, I saw that. So an oracle or a seer projector, but there's something more to it than that, too. So I don't know who you got that from, but I would say there was one more thing. I think you're kind of like a projector. What was it? Generator, projector generator, which has not been done, but you are unique, as we all know, right? Okay. Anything else for no? Do you? Okay. It's James. Are you still here, James? If you're not, we'll go on to Sandra. More like a flute. With sacral authority, yes. I know. I can't believe you. Yeah, you're just so unique. I love it. And that's why they're saying, I thought you were a seer projector already. I thought that was part of your, um, yeah. Okay. So James or Sandra. Then we can talk more about that other stuff. And hi, Brandon. Welcome in. I used to feel weird, not normal, so it makes sense. I understand completely. And we're both projectors, but we are opposite projectors. I've forgotten your numbers, but I know mine is 2-5. He's an opportunistic um, role model. So we've got Brandon. Yeah. Okay, James is not here, so we'll keep going. I feel your life is about to bloom. Yes, it's going to bloom with the spring. Weird.
Very good, Kevin. Very
No,
good.
normal.
What's normal?
Yeah. And I've been reading a series of books that say normal is a setting on the washing machine. There's no such thing as normal except for on the washing machine. So I hope that helps you guys who are trying to figure, who are wondering and felt a lot. Yeah, that's the only place that normal shows. So Sandra and James, they're not coming in. They're not popping up. There's Sandra. YouTube scrabbling my phone. Had to leave house for help. Are you back? Okay, James didn't show back up.
So we're playing with who? Sandra?
Sandra, yes. My yoga teacher said that downward dog will take one to a place of spiritual revelation. That's a big stretch. Okay. Normal is manufactured. Unique is nature. Natural, yes.
Did you share a question?
And divine is cosmic. I'm waiting. Oh, James is here. What is your question, James? What is your question, Sandra? So that now that you're both here, please let us know what your question is. Either one. Oh, and for some reason they would like me to do the quick commercials here. So this one, gonna go back to the happy birthday real quick.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my ass, and so I needed to really change the way I was living.
Hope that helps you. Yes, I'm glad you guys are here, but please let me know what your question is. I gave you 2 commercials, so you could post that, and yeah, still haven't seen that. I have more same pizza joke, but shared it before.
Okay, James, I'm just going to keep kicking you.
Anything you can get for me is what James says.
Don't drive a bus.
That's what you got? I hope you don't drive a bus for a living.
Yeah.
Ralph, what was his name? Ralph
Did they say
Cranston?
Yes. Yeah, right. Norton was the neighbor.
Norton was Norton the bus driver? Or
no,
was
he was
Ralph?
the sewer worker.
Well, the Ralph.
Yeah. He was the.
Find my own birthday short clip. Can you send me a copy? I will do my best for that. Yes.
But we had.
Okay. It's probably on the Dropbox, isn't it? Anyway,
they're showing me you're getting in a vehicle, and I want to call it a bus or truck that you don't know how to drive, and you're looking puzzled with the controls. You don't know where the knobs are, and you're unfamiliar with the process of this vehicle. It's like a pilot getting into a plane he doesn't know how to fly. It's like you don't want to do that. And but there's this quandary in your face, and I'm hearing, how did I get here? And so are you trying to bluff your way into a job that you aren't fit for, ready for, or a situation that you think you want to get into, and now you're in over your head? There's a potential for this happening, I think, and this is a warning. They're saying, make sure you know what you're doing first. I had a guy work with me lately that told me he knew how to do plumbing, and he did a nice bluff job, except when I put the tools in his hand, he didn't know how to use them. And that shows up real fast if you try to bluff your way into something. But those who know can, you just don't have the right moves, you know.
Yeah.
Like telling somebody you're a dancer, and you get out on the dance floor, somebody's going to know right away whether you can dance or not. But been riding bus since the last 20 days. The last 20 days, I clearly saw you on a bus.
So if you get a chance to get behind the wheel for whatever reason, don't.
But so why are you in a bus for 20 minutes? Did your car break? Did your job? I mean, that's great if you can ride the bus. Don't need to drive a car. Where are we going with this? I just see you looking bewildered in this thing you're in.
Maybe he's confused about riding the bus or having to be in the bus. I don't know, something about the bus.
I heard a story about this guy that hijacked a bus full of school kids. They were young. I don't know what his intention was. He tore off with the bus, and the kids started, "Who are you? Why are you doing this?" And they asked him so many questions. He stopped the bus and got out because he couldn't stand it. Of course, I just heard that later.
Good.
There were too many questions. And then Jess thinks, James, you're right. That's what I see, Jess. He's, with that look you get in your face, like when you're processing something and you're not sure what the answer is going to be. That's the look in his face in this scenario.
Yep.
And taking your revelation, but don't drive the bus.
Yeah.
Don't try to drive the bus.
Anything else that he needs to know? And I'm asking if there's anything else you need to know. The answer was no, not at this time. Do what is in your wheelhouse currently.
Ooh, that correlates nicely.
Yeah. New information will be coming and you'll learn new things, but right now,
do what you're comfortable with.
Do what you're comfortable. Yeah. Be in the here and now and do what feels right.
I can relate to you, Kevin.
Release the wheel or control. Yeah. Yeah, definitely that too. Okay. So it's Sandra's turn and then Brandon. And Sandra, this is stuff you're bringing on yourself. That's all I can say.
That's where I was going to go.
That's all I can say right now.
So do we know who this guy is, or are you just mysteriously showing up to torture you?
Are you sure it's a guy?
Put him up here and equal out the energy. There's something you keep stirring up energetically, is my guess. Reading this a second time. That's right.
Well, and saying these things, you're bringing that energy to you.
Like you're expecting it.
Yeah, you don't. It's like
they're saying to diffuse it.
Yeah.
Whatever image you have of this arsonist, put them in your head. Do our little third eye trick. Look into his eyes and just sit with that connection. Bring light in from above.
Yeah.
And level it out. Otherwise, they don't know why you're there. Put a lot of video cameras out there.
Yeah.
What are those signs you put?
We won't even think about dates or anything else because it's up to you to make this go away. You're accepting negativity into your life right now.
The fact that it's happened once got you fired up, and you're sitting there you're generating it a second time.
If you join live chat, so slow typing. Don't worry about it. No, we got you. We understand. But this is about you putting more positive thoughts in your head right now. He was talking about connecting with this person that's done you wrong in the past and connecting soul to soul. What?
Picture a match. For the image, since you don't know who the artist is, just talk to this match.
That's right. Just don't light it.
Look into the match's eyes and say, "I forgive you."
Yeah.
Don't ask me where that came from.
But we know it's not funny what happened to you, but and I'll have to go back to the basic. You got to start loving yourself. Forgive yourself from whatever happened in the past that you feel less than worthy about. You did nothing wrong. It was what you knew at the time how to react. So start loving yourself. Like Victor always says, and I'm going to pull up the graphic because I have it. Thank you, Bonnie. I have it. And this is from Victor. Please. It should be about you right now, taking care of yourself. Self-care is very important. And there's 4 pillars of self-care. And one of them is rest. Get your rest. Another one, I combine them. Nutrition and hydration. Hydration is extremely important. So please look at that and how much water you drink. My suggestion is you don't drink other things, that you stick to water, because it's more helpful sticking to water than it is trying to drink sodas or anything else. And with the aspartame and the sugar-free and all this other stuff, those aren't good for you. They really aren't. There are enough chemical compounds that have been added to our food we don't need anymore. So please purify your body through nutrition and hydration. The next thing is getting exercise, keep moving. I like to combine that with the 4th pillar, which is sun. You need sun. So sun and fun, exercise outside if you can get outside. Now, if you have a problem with the sun, wear your protection or whatever needs to be taken care of. But this is about you. And when you start loving yourself more and forgiving yourself, these things go away. And trying not to make Scott go to sleep over here, I do want to remind you about the 3 7-letter words that start with an F. Forgive helps you to meet. Now I forgot what the third F word is, but you forgive, you move forward, forgive. Now I forgot it because I was too busy watching him. Yes, too busy watching him fall asleep over here. So I want to make sure you guys knew that, and I'll put it up sometime later. I'll post it so that you have it. Okay, and who's next?
Just don't manifest this thing. Visualize your house safe, orderly, things growing. Hear the angels' harps playing. What are you doing?
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, I thought you were wheeling out something.
Well, I was getting ready to, but I wanted to make sure you were ready.
I'm good with that. I just didn't want her to generate her own vision of burning the house to me. Hello, Brandon.
Brandon, what question do you have? And hello, Mac. Is this Mac Cherry or
Mac Calvera?
Yeah.
That's whiskey.
It looks like the same thing as before. No, we've seen this one before. So,
Brandon.
so what you got, Brandon?
I've been hearing a lot about human
Yes.
design lately.
What you pay attention. Yes.
Whatever message. Brandon.
So Brandon's not coming back. Yes, it
Yeah.
is Mac Cherry. See, I told
He said
ya.
Brandon, yes. He's on here.
Okay,
Message
whatever.
he is.
There you go. Okay. It's funny.
They're showing me the
betcha.
Golden Gate Bridge, and they're showing me you on a bicycle, a black bicycle. They're saying don't journey too far. Do you have a bicycle? Don't journey too far and stay. That means stay close to home. Your bike. Are you having any dealings with San Francisco or having to go there, or but they're saying your bike isn't in condition to travel that far? I don't know if we're talking about vehiculars or whether they are saying don't travel now. They keep showing me the same thing. You've got to hold the handlebars, but this bike isn't ready to be ridden. You're jumping into something too fast. Make sure they're saying make sure you know where you're going first. If you're jumping into something haphazardly, stand back and evaluate it better. And that's all I'm getting. I clearly see the bicycle though. It doesn't look like it's in good shape. And I don't know what the San Francisco Gate Bridge meant, but that's what I saw. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I was wanting to move from the East Coast country area to the West Coast, so I should stay close to him.
From the East Coast country area to the West Coast, so that may mean I should stay closer to home.
I would take the country area way before I would take the West Coast for anything now. And the East Coast, if you know what you're thinking. They're saying, I just clearly heard stay put. I think there's something of value coming your way, something of value beneficial to health, life, and limb. The country suits you better. The city life would be draining, I believe, is what I'm getting. You feel lost though. You're in a space that's so big you don't feel enclosed, surrounded, or comfortable. And that's why you're longing maybe to get into a city environment. That's a huge lifestyle change. You do better. You're sensitive to energy. I get that you're better off in surroundings that are less. It's the difference between walking into Walmart and what would be a contrast to Walmart. Because Walmart's nuts to walk into for me. And I just get this lost feeling about you. You're not sure what you really want to do. They're saying set some intentions, but I think you're better off where you are, unless it's just you're tired of the snow or rain or whatever's back there. North Carolina, going to Midwest, and was in the planning stages of doing so. Well, I'm not telling you not to do it. But I want you to be clear on why you're doing it, unless you're running away from something you're tired of. Who am I?
And I'm with you on that, Jess. His human design would help him show where he best should live. I know mine does.
Best living in valleys. Interesting. Yeah, what is it that calls you west? You don't know what you're looking for. You're just taking a shot in the dark.
Have you visited the West area? I wouldn't say West Coast. Something tells me
You get to go live with Newsom.
more inside inside the Rockies, not on the coast. So, is there a place that you visited recently?
Okay, he likes what Jess told him.
Yeah, about human design. Yes, Las Vegas. Oh, for somebody who likes country, and you go to
Yeah.
Vegas? Wow.
That's the
Okay.
other end of the
If-
spectrum.
If I were you, I would have driven out to the Grand Canyon so you can see
Oh,
something
yeah.
different.
Good idea.
Or even Flagstaff, because Flagstaff is so much more laid back. It's a more rural,
Have you ever been in the
I mean,
heat?
rural urban area. So,
Do you like cactus and sand?
well, I see them in the mountains, not, yeah, less taxes in Nevada, I believe. Yes, definitely. Well, not so much. Arizona might say there's a lot of taxes, but compared to Texas, and Texas only has land tax. Yeah, I'm so much cheaper here with the two combined. But anyway, and less taxes than California, definitely, because gambling is such a big industry. They don't have to charge tax for a lot of things. Heat, yes, but not dry heat. LOL.
Why don't you just come check it out first?
Yeah.
Don't pack up and move.
Right. And Vegas is definitely not the one to go see. Flagstaff, they have a lot of ponderosa pines, a lot of pine trees. Grand Canyon is a little hotter and drier, but yeah, Flagstaff has its rain.
I keep hearing use caution. Use caution.
Yeah.
Don't be impulsive about it.
But definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Not hastily move. Yes. Yeah, bigger.
Kevin's on a tear today. So pack your small bag and wait for the TSA thing to settle down.
If it doesn't get too much hotter, I would say get out here, drive out, because it's so much.
I could say
So
don't
much-
come to Arizona in August.
I was going to say June, July, August, or September, but late October through February is good.
So run with that and see what happens.
Okay.
Sandra is back. Haven't we done it already?
Yes, we have, and it's time for Gabriel.
We're ready?
Mm-hmm.
54. Are they ready? Are they ready? Huh. They're all marching up in blue suits. Why are we doing this? With brass buttons. Let's see. They're saying we are parading. Parading. They're walking very monk-like.
Blue military jackets.
Yeah.
Monk one?
I see big brass buttons and they're walking with their hands, like this, like they're walking. I don't know what. A new formation. I'm waiting for words. I'm talking amongst myself here. We see you clearly. Don't hesitate to think that we have not attended the party. We are simply in our new birthday costumes. We want to impress you all. The brass buttons are meant to gain your attention and contrast as opposed to robes we have worn of the past. I say that because I used to see them in white collars around the robe. Anyway, so we have new blue uniforms. We see you all clearly and we hear you all clearly, and we are fascinated by the verbiage you are prone to produce in each other. Those who banter, those who question, those who query, those who intellectually ponder are our favorites. Pondering opens up doors. It opens up vacancies in the mind. It gives synapses room to expand into. When you investigate something you don't understand, it opens up an entire arena of your energy to allow opportunities of expansion. When you go into the cluttered closet of repeated return to subjects you are comfortable dealing with, there's no room for the universe to squeeze in and hang up another coat on a hanger because that hanger's already full. We oftentimes suggest meditation and quiet moments. The use of the metronome would be a handy tool for those of you vested with such a device, in that it takes you to multiple frequencies. It can bring you up and it can bring you down. The suggested frequencies of 42 to 44 are truly hypnotic in a sense that it keeps you just above sleep, and yet it brings you down to a receptive mindset where we and others like us can intercept your thoughts and participate more actively. When you use this tool, know that you are divinely entering a world few explore in the sense of what it's meant to be. The instrument we speak of was meant for those who are in a musical setting to keep the music flowing at a particular rate. We wish you to use the tool to bring you and your energies to a particular musical rate, if you will, your energetic rate. We want you to come down, relax, and be settled in that zone where you are most receptive. Then we can implant thoughts, processes, and considerations much more easily. Your door is more open for our access. Remember us when you hear music. Remember us when you hear toe tapping. Remember us when you hear the drum. These are all rhythmic cadences that we want you to use to remind yourself of who we are, who you are, and who those around you are. Remember the beat. Remember the heartbeat. Remember the clock ticking. All of these are rhythms that can be used as focus points for your moments of consideration. We wish you well in your continuing journey. Watch for the extra footsteps in the sand as we walk along beside you. Wishing you and yours well. We are the Gabriel Collective. Until we meet again. Ta-da.
Thank you guys so much for coming in. We appreciate you. Remember, tonight will be Jess and Bonnie on Friday Night Live Happy Hour. Starts at 5 p.m., I think, Mountain Standard Time. And no one's on a Saturday. Are you doing anything Saturday?
There's Gold Christ Light at Tina's Saturday night.
Saturday
Here,
night?
locally, Tina's Go to Eat, Everything Just Rocks.
Oh, is it at Everything Just Rocks and not Tina's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's in Tempe at Everything Just Rocks. So, yes, unfortunately, Cherry Mac, we are done. We ran out of time. So, if you would like,
Email us.
if you email us, or if you would like to see Bonnie and Jess later on, they will be
That's
on
a good
tonight.
idea.
And
They
then
could
on
do that.
Sunday, they will be back at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And for those of you, Mountain Standard Time does not change, but currently Pacific Daylight Time is matching it. All right. So thank you guys so much. Have a great one.
We loved it. We loved it.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll be back.
Have a great one.